Hello everybody, I am DL coming to you live from DLR-PDS. Welcome to the Fit Pit, or as we like to call it, the Wellness Pit, because we also focus on your nutrition as well as your exercise. So our exercise for the next exercise is going to be for the back. And we're going to use the back and use a chair to help us do these exercises. That you remember, the chairs for people that might not be able to stand due to injury or other physical condition that need assistance of a chair. So make sure your chair has a back, a part for your buttocks, and 4 legs or more for balance. So I like to have a fold-up chair because I can travel with it, or I can put it up in the closet out the way. Your muscles does not know whether you're in a gym or not. It just knows it feels resistance, and it needs certain things like water and oxygen to perform its duty. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable in your chair, and we're going to focus on the back. So we're going to do what I like to call the low row. So you can use 1 foot or 2 feet, depends on how flexible or how mobile you are, but you want that band right in the middle of your foot, right here, right in the middle of that shoe. You don't want it up too high, because if you get it up too high, it's going to fly off and it may hit you in the face. So get it like close to the middle of the shoe. See how I got it in the middle of the shoe? Now, the way y'all get my resistance, I'm going to set up on the edge of the chair. I can keep my legs straight or put a little bend in it. The lower I grab the band, the more resistance I'm going to get. So I like mine with a lot of resistance. So you can hold the band or you can let it go. But you're going to take your arms. You got to like my feet, right? You're going to take your, I want to get that even. So you're going to take your arms and you're going to bring them straight back. Just like the arm on a train. You want that arm to go straight back. Not up towards your ears, but to go straight back. You're going to lean back in that chair. Put your shoulder blades back. Once you get that, you're going to lean back in that chair. Keep your feet pointed down. You don't want the band to come off your feet. You're going to come here and you're going to roll straight back. You're going to come straight back. That's just like that. And release. Bring it here and get that flex on in the back. Now, remember, the more band you grab, the lower the band, the more resistance you get. So look like this. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Trying to make those shoulder blades touch. When those shoulder blades start touching, you know you got it right. But don't have your arms out here. Elbows go straight back, just like a train. Choo, 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 choo. That's just the visual I have in my head. So once again, you can stick the chest out, bring it straight back, get those shoulder blades to touch, push it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms straight back. All right, so that's what we call a low row. That is a low row. You can do that one arm, one leg, and one arm, or you can do it both. That was a compound move. So we're going to do it isometric now. I like to put all the band in my hand. I'm going to grab it with my palms facing toward my other leg, just like this. I'm going to keep it on this shoe. I'm going to bring it straight back. Same thing. That's 1. That's 2. There's 3. And you can use this other arm for the whole setup straight. Keep this leg straight and this hand here so you can keep your torso straight and pull straight back. 3. Notice my elbow stays close to my body. I don't want my elbow way out there. Way out there. No, bring it close to that rib cage. Barely missing that rib cage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, whatever I do with that right leg, or I must do the same thing with your left leg. Make sure you get that band in the middle of that foot, that arch part of the foot. The more band I grab, the more resistance I'm going to get. Keep this leg straight. Keep this one bent. You can put your hand here to help, so you don't be leaning over like this. Keep this hand straight and come straight back. Come straight back. Extract out. Contract in. Extract out. Contract in. Think about that shoulder blade. Working that shoulder blade. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, the slower I go, the more resistance I go. Now my points of contact is the heel, This part of the foot and the buttocks. Now, you can't get your shoulders, don't worry about it. This is just like this. Or you can lean back, depends on how much resistance you want. So we just showed you a compound low row and an isolated low row. So those are 2 exercises you can do for your back. Now, I'm going to show you another exercise. This is a little more complicated, so you have to be careful with this. So take the band and wrap it around your hands a couple of times or one time so it doesn't slip out your hand. You can bring your hands above your head. You want this arm right here, the right arm, it's going to be like this, and it's going to stay in the L shape. See my L shape? It's going to stay in the L shape the whole time, so it's going to look like this. I'm going to let the band pull me this way, then I'm going to pull it straight down until I got my L. Bring it up, keep the arm in the L shape the whole way. We don't want to do this. We want to keep the arm in the L shape the whole way. Working those rhomboids and trapezes right there, just like this. So once again, you bring it above your head. You can let it go this way. What? You're going to bring it straight down. That's 1. There's 2. This is a little more complex, so you have to be careful to keep the proper technique. That's why it's important to keep the arm in the L shape. That's 4. That's 5. It's all like your hand is going right over your head. This hand is just here. You can lock this arm so it doesn't be moving all around. But you're going to bring it straight down. Bring it straight there. It should be right at my ear level. That's 6. 7. Keeping my L shape. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. We don't want the band out here because now we're bringing in the chest. We want to keep it above our head and close to the ear. All right, so do the same thing with the other hand. Wrap it around your right hand. Now you're going to pull with your left hand. Let this arm go as far as you can because you want to keep this in an L shape. This is my L. I want the L to come up and come over. Up, over, and back down. Over and back down. Let's try that. All right, so we're going to go. That's 1. Keep your L shape. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Keep the band above my head. That's 6. Keeping my L. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. Keeping my L. That's 10. This is not keeping the L. When your arm is like that, you lost the L. You want to keep the L. That's an I. This is an L. We want to keep that's for the tricep. But if we want to do the round board, we're going to keep our L, bring it up, keep our L, bring it up. It's a complex move, so you got to do it real slow where you keep control. If I go slow, I keep my L, I ease it back over my head, I ease it back down, keeping my L. That's a overhead extension. So we just showed you how to do a low row compound, low row isolated, and we showed you how to do a overhead extension, just like that. So those are several exercises you can do for the back. Remember, you keep your feet on the floor, keep your buttocks on the chair, and the shoulders when possible, so you have balance and you'll be able to move your body as a unit. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next exercise. Peace.